Hey.
Hello.
Hold on.
Hello.
Oh.
People, can you see us? Hey.
Oh, I nearly got the beginning bang on.
Again, one more time.
One more time. Okay, one more time.
Hey.
Hey, super smooth. Hey guys. Hello,
Hello, everyone at home. We're going to be doing improv for you today. We're going to do a little show from the comfort/squalor of our own homes. Thank you for being here today. We're going to start with some games in just a few minutes. Exciting. We're just waiting for a few people to filter in. We're just waiting to get that logo up there. I still don't know my lefts and my rights. Okay, I'm still working on it. It's very difficult. Just double thumbs up all the time. That's the only way to do it. So yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Lots of you were very supportive after the last show. Yes, sweethearts. Lots of nice comments and donations. Mwah. Delicious. Thank you. And today we're going to do some new games that you haven't seen before. We're going to have a lovely time. AJ, how the hell are you? You good?
I'm good. I'm really, really good. Yeah, I've been going crazy on the tech, so I've got some cool new tech stuff for you guys today, which currently it's all a bit rough around the edges, but I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, she's been waiting. Thank you. Thank you for waiting. We've had nothing else going on. We're excited to get here. Our last show, by the way, those of you who didn't see, it just crashed at the end. The tech completely crashed. We all completely suddenly disappeared, which was dramatic.
Hey, me and Luke stayed behind and did a very romantic scene from The Crown season 9. If anyone didn't see it, watch it. It was a tender moment between the Queen and her lover, who was a servant. I mean, it was amazing, I think. It was like high drama.
It was very good. It was very good. I stressed out.
Are you guys, we ready? Are we going?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go. What we're playing first, Tom?
I think we're going to play a game of, because it's as close as we can get time-wise, I think we're going to play a little game of Shoot from a Hip, 6 o'clock news at 7 p.m.
It's 8:36.
It's 8:35.
Oh yeah, we can do another shows at 7. It's 8 fucking who knows. Guys, what does time mean anymore?
Tom's going to compare this one. Hello, Tom.
I'm going to compare. Hey guys, so yeah, we're going to play a quick game of the news, and in this, what we need from you is, what do we need from you? We want something that might have gone wrong in the world. Obviously, not a real thing. We've had enough time thinking about that. So we want something unusual that might have gone wrong. Maybe someone swapped out all of the udders on dairy cows to make them soy cows. Maybe someone took the rain and replaced it with teardrops. It doesn't have to be replacing one liquid with another liquid. It can be anything you like. So comment on the video. Oh, Sam's dressed up like a baller. Beautiful. Yeah, so comment some things that could have gone wrong in the world. No toilet roll. Now that's real. That's horrifyingly real. What are we living through, guys? This is crazy. Yeah, Sam is red. Is Sam gonna anchor this? I feel like he has to.
I feel like he wants to, yeah.
Our eyes are now on our thumbs. I do like that. That's gonna take a lot of. Giant worm refuses to leave a roller disco.
I quite like that one.
I love that. A giant worm refuses to leave a roller disco. That's perfect. We're going to go over to our anchor now, who is beautifully dressed, to tell us what the hell is going on. And what is going on is that a giant worm refuses to leave the roller disco. Hit it!
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Shoot from the Hip news at 8:38. I am Macaulay Falcon, and I am here to tell you about a shocking development at the South Croydon Roller Disco. A giant worm has broken onto the dance floor, ironically not doing the worm, but doing the robot, and refusing to leave. We've got some crack reporters on the case, and we're seeing how this is affecting the entirety of the South London community. We go live to the scene with Patricia Falcon.
Oh, hello, I'm Patricia Falcon. Yes, there's terrible things to do. I've got a brand new hairstyle, sorry, I know. Patricia Falcon. Oh, terrible scenes down here at the roller disco. There's been people trying to run away from the worm, which has been going round and round and round because it's a roller disco. But of course, because the worm is so long, it's just getting itself tangled up in knots. Oh, my.
Now, Patricia, can you tell me what sort of worm are we dealing with here? Is this a giant worm like Smaug from The Hobbit? Or are we talking one of more of those worms from Dune that jump underneath the sound dunes? Or even one of the giant worms from The Empire Strikes Back that tries to eat the Millennium Falcon?
I think it's actually more of a gigantic earthworm, super-sized, pink, raw, disgusting, wet, slimy, and wriggly. Possibly it's the same ilk as Earthworm Jim, you know. There was an abandoned spacesuit found in the corner of the roller disco, though it's unclear whether this was just a costume from a children's party or the earthworms itself.
That sounds like my ex-wife. So, is anyone in danger? Has the earthworm actually caused any physical harm? Or is it just the annoyance of having a large earthworm-like creature at a roller disco, ruining it for the children?
Well, although the earthworm itself has caused many problems, there has recently been a large hammering sound coming repeatedly in the top of the roller disco. And if I look through the window, I can see that a gigantic, enormous pigeon is attempting to get at the worm, picking it up as a tasty treat. It seems the earthworm is not the only giant animal. With live action scenes here of the pigeon attempting to take the worm away in his mouth, and off he goes.
Shocking stuff.
Back to you.
Shocking stuff. Well, of course, giant animals have been plaguing the UK for quite some time now. We don't know why. There was that giant hamster that destroyed half of South Yorkshire. There was the horrible incident at Hadrian's Wall when a giant earwig decided to eat a family of 10. We turn now to one of our chief scientists of the UK to tell us just what is going on.
I don't know, mate. To be honest, we've got a lot of animals out there, and some of them want to shit, some of them want to eat, and between them, they're just causing a fucking nightmare. I thought I was on it. I thought I was on top of it. Turns out science, no clue. I've taken to cocaine. It's the only solace remaining. To be honest, I have seen giant worms. I lived inside one for a while. It let me out. And now I'm back in my flat. So that's all the scientific community can really give you, if I'm honest.
Right, okay, we'll cut that one short. Unfortunately, that is the only scientist we could find. A lot more were eaten in that horrible giant sparrow attack on October 1st. Well, that is unfortunately all we have for the news, but we do have one adorable story of a giant kitten at Stonehenge. Sarah Janane, tell us all about it, Sarah. That's the worm. We've just cut to the worm. I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. The worm is still alive. The pigeon did not kill the worm. Okay. We're gonna cut. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the news. Please join us again tomorrow. At what time, we have no idea. It'll still be the 6 o'clock news, but who knows at what time it will be. Good night. Woohoo! Oh,
I was the worm.
No.
I was the worm.
You were.
What functional cameras?
That was great.
What fully functional camera work? Beautiful.
Oh, lovely stuff. Sorry about that, Sam. Sam set me up with a lovely offer, and I decided that I would just be a worm.
Great improv.
I was like, no,
Sarah Jane and the kitties.
I was like, fuck it, I just want to be a worm. Great. Tom, do you want to tell them about a little something?
I do. So basically, guys, we thought this show was going so smoothly that this time we should complicate things a little bit. So what we've done is we've brought in a new sort of supporter tier. Basically, if you back us, you can see there's a Ko-fi link below, coffee link, whatever. if you go there, you will see one level which is shoot from a hip, take a shot, or a member of shoot from a hip takes a shot. And so what we've done is we've scrounged up some horrible alcohol for us to drink if you want us to take a shot. So just go to the link down below now. And if you want us to take a shot and make the show messier, then you can. Guys, I think we should all introduce our drinks. Who's going first? Who's got something nice? Sam? Yes.
I went to the local Streatham Mini Mart, which is doing a fantastic job of letting only 1 or 2 people in at a time, with a lovely sign out front, and purchased an absolutely delightful bottle of Jack Daniels. Now, this is a small bottle of Jack Daniels. Cost me a retail price of, I believe, $14.99. If you drink the whole thing, you will forget that the coronavirus is happening. It goes well as a sipping whiskey. It goes well as a mixer. It goes well as a shot whiskey. It's basically the jack of all trades, pun intended.
That was a lot. That's a lot of detail. Who's got the second nicest alcohol?
Well, I here have the famous grouse, and it's a Scotch whiskey. I've got a friend called Lily Grouse, and there's a nice picture of a chicken on the front. Is that a chicken? What is
That's a grouse.
It's a grouse.
What's a grouse?
A grouse is a kind of bird.
It's a chicken. It's definitely a chicken.
It's a grouse.
You hunt grouse.
That's what's famous. That's what's famous, AJ.
I'm going to leave the stream.
Please, if someone could, please remember that for when AJ tries to run for president, despite being British. Okay, Luke, I think yours is nicer than mine.
Yeah. Some of you may be aware of the budget rum, Captain Morgan's rum. I've got the budget Captain Morgan's rum, which is Old Hopkin from Aldi. For a treat. But because this is like a low budget, I've got something fancy, and my drinking receptacle is an old goo pot to remind me of the high life I used to live when I could afford goo desserts before coronavirus.
Nice.
And finally, I have some delicious cooking brandy and an espresso cup.
Oh my god!
Because I'd already been to the shop today when this game was, or this level was suggested, and so all I had that was shotable was cooking brandy. So,
just to be clear, the rules are: if anyone during this live stream donates £20, we all take a shot. Is that correct?
We all.
That is correct. Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. Good.
And there's other things on there as well. So if you go on the coffee page and there's like a thing that says commissions, there's lots of different forfeits that we have to do. Some of them include us all taking our shirts off. But my parents are actually watching this. My parents are back, and my father has already asked. Mum has asked, has I've done my washing. So
for those of you who haven't tuned in before, this is how AJ talks with his parents. These shows. That's what these live streams are for. Let's go into our second game. We've been. Oh, Sam's laugh is filthy.
Filthy and
girly.
Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Gemma. Filthy and girly. That's me.
Brilliant. Brill. All right, we're going to go to the next game then.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. It's bedtime story. Oh, amazing. Okay, great. So, Sam, off you pop with this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the children are not allowed to go to school, which means they're missing out on valuable education time. Now, here at Shoot from the Hip, we want to teach your children some morals, some life lessons through an improvised bedtime story. It's nearly 10 to 9. Most children should be asleep by now. What we need for this, though, is an animal and a name, which is going to inspire this bedtime story. An animal and a name for that animal. Please give us your suggestions now.
Name and an animal.
Okay, we've already had.
What was the animal?
What do we want?
We had a little bunny rabbit. Oh, we had the crocodile, and we've had a bunny rabbit. I thought the crocodile was good. Phil is legendary. Go to his stream. I'll be honest. His stream's great. I don't think he has one, but he should.
We got Cornelius.
Corn snake.
Llama.
I love it. Let's do it. Cornelius. Let's do Cornelius the corn snake.
Grouse the chicken.
Cornelius the corn snake.
Cornelius the corn snake. Fine.
Great. This is going to be a story of Cornelius, the corn snake. Let's have, ladies and gentlemen, a bedtime story.
Hello there, boys and girls. Sorry, you just caught me coming out of the shower. I'm here to read you a bedtime story. Daddy's tired, and Daddy wants you to go to sleep. We hope all you boys and girls have been good for Daddy. And I'm going to read you the story of the corn snake, whose name I'm going to scroll up because I've already... Cornelius. Cornelius, of course. Who could forget Cornelius the corn snake? I've been drinking since noon. Chapter 1. Cornelius was a corn snake. He lived in a field of wheat. No one could see him as he snaked in and out of the wheat. He ducked and weaved, ducked and weaved. He could hear all
the other creatures in amongst the corn. Oh, he could hear the little mice, he could hear the little worms, and he could even hear big old farmers. Yes, there was one big farmer, and his name was Rupert.
Rupert McCutchinson. Not Rupert with an R, but Rupert with a W. Rupert McCutchinson was a farmer who was feared by all the animals of the land. Even the owls feared him, and normally all the other animals feared the owls. But the snake did not fear Rupert McCutchinson, for the snake knew that he was too sneaky to ever be caught by Rupert McCutchinson. It was an April morning.
Far too sneaky. In fact, he recalled that one time when Rupert McCutchinson had set out a snake trap, leaving an endangered rabbit, a rabbit that was in danger, and out, so that when the snake came, when Cornelius came, he would catch him. But Rupert knew, Cornelius knew of Rupert's plans.
And he didn't fall for it. He fed well that night. But now, night was falling, and Cornelius could hear something. Had Rupert
done something horrible? Had he done something wrong? He weaved in and out of the wheat field, getting closer and closer to Rupert, and he heard Rupert's low, farmerly grumble.
He was standing right over Cornelius, and in a flash he grabbed him with his big farmer hand, and he picked him up and lifted him, and he opened his jaws wide.
Wider than Cornelius could open his jaws, which was very wide because Cornelius was a snake and they can swallow huge eggs like an ostrich egg. I've seen one do it once in a video. It's a bit disturbing.
Rupert and Cornelius looked into each other's eyes, both mouths open. There was something strange. Was it tenderness? The forked tongue of Cornelius flicked out of his mouth.
The forked tongue of Rupert came out. And in that moment, a connection like they had never seen before. They moved in closer and closer to each other's lips, and their two forked tongues
entwined. Yes, children, the snake farmer began fucking that very night. No one could have seen this coming. Snake and snake entwined. That's a real snake and the snake of a human man who has a large penis. And as they entwined, they knew that nothing would ever be the same between them again, and they didn't mind.
But the other animals did. They said this was forbidden. This shouldn't happen. They held a meeting. The owl presided.
Who does that snake and farmer think they are? Fucking, that's completely against...
Who? Against all the rules! It was greatly against the rules.
And suddenly the badger stepped up. Yeah, we can't have any of that over here. None of the snake man people coming together. I say we go and we put them in danger. The two of them.
Shut up, Badger, you Daily Mail reading prick, said the owl. Go back to your stupid semi-detached. We're trying to sort things out here, and you're ruining it.
Ruining it for everyone. The owl flew
towards the bedroom window of the farmer, Rupert McCutchinson, and he landed on the perch and tapped 3 times with his beak.
Tick, 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 went the beak.
Tickety tick, 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 tickety tick, tick, tick.
tick. The windows opened, and inside he saw a carnal scene, boys and girls. He saw the snake perfectly wrapped round the lithe body of a farmer, and he knew that he hadn't come here angry.
He had come here lustily. He wanted to join in. And so he turned and he called all the animals, Badger! And the other ones, come, let's have lots of sex.
The snake, the owl, and the farmer came as one. 6 months later, the owl found herself pregnant. And the resulting spawn of the farmer, the owl, and the snake is how Jacob Rees-Mogg was born.
Hey.
That's the story, guys. That's how it goes.
Story. That's the story.
That is
Here we
accurate.
go. Let's see what people have said. See what people have said. Daddy, Snake, and Fulton, Defo, Telemat. Oh, we've got, I like this one. I love Lick.
Aww, who doesn't?
Someone's
Who
put
doesn't?
Putter's in danger. Daddy, Snake.
Oh my, yes. Maybe he's excited by this.
Here we go. Can't wait for this to be aired on CBeebies.
Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? That math puzzle, please. Just send me a
And
math.
then, of course, ultimately, let's face it, this is really just the Phil Jeremy show. Is this Pornhub? Yeah.
Donate enough, Phil. It can be. Donate enough. It can be.
Whatever you guys are on, I want some. Can't wait to see you on stage again. Well, I don't. Yeah, who knows? Wouldn't that be great?
I enjoyed that. Now, guys, if you do want it to get weird, then yes, go to our coffee page. You can see the link going by below, and you can get involved. You can become part of the show in certain ways that you'll think about on the page, and you can get us to drink because that's exactly what we need.
Sorry.
Now,
AJ, please put Megan's comment up on the screen.
hold on. Where is it?
This worries me. What could it be?
Oh, Megan, that's the funniest joke of the show so far. It's true. You fucking legend.
We usually do a check-in every week with our quarantine beards, but I think that is the check-in for today.
Lockdown has made Luke look like a magician.
I see like a cosplaying Doctor Strange here. I'm very excited about it. Great.
Tom, do you just want to check the donations page? I think someone might have actually.
We've had a shot.
Oh,
We've
thank
had
you very
a shot
much.
at least.
You go ahead on the next game, and then I'll have a little look.
We've got
Sweet.
a shot. I
think-
think shot donation.
Has there been a shot donation?
Yeah. Because I've had people angrily text messaging me saying, "Why the fuck haven't you done a shot yet?"
It takes a minute, all right? We're not going to stop everything to drink.
All right, guys, here we go. First, how many shots do we have to do?
I think one at a time, right?
No, but as in, how many have people donated?
Well, it's just one.
Watered it down. I meant to. I was going to cheat.
How about a shot?
Sorry about that.
What was that?
I was just here we go. All right, bottoms up, and here's
This is my grandfather's christening cup.
very nice. And here's to everyone at home as well. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Stay home, stay safe.
Oh fuck!
Here we go.
That's for cooking with. That is
Hang it.
All right. Okay. That's the only one, right? Tom, the donations. That's the only shot donation.
No, take your time, Todd. Take your time. It's all right.
it's getting worse. It's gone, but it's worse.
Okay.
I don't know yet. I don't know. I think I'm
Let's play another game.
Well.
Let's play another game.
Yes.
All right, let's play
I'll
the game.
tell you
Guys,
again.
the next game we're going to play is called Life Game. So last time we had Vicky, who donated a certain amount so that we play Life Game, and she has sent in a little bit about herself. And so we're going to do a series of scenes, maybe 1 or 2 scenes, who knows, based on Vicky. So Vicky is from London, but lives in Liverpool. It's a very homely city, very welcoming. The people have a very funny humor, which was hard to understand at first. The Liverpudlians welcomed me. Liverpool is best known for the Beatles, obviously. I live near John Lennon's house and work around the corner from Penny Lane. So we're going to do a few scenes, Life Game. I'm just going to chuck some people in. And here we go. Watch your ears, guys. Maybe a bit loud.
All right. Well, it's so good to be here at John Lennon's house. I'm so excited to see what this place is like.
Oh, yeah. Vicky. Welcome to the Beatles house.
I'm Vicky. I'm here to see John Lennon's house. I'm so excited.
Oh, you know any Beatles hits? Do you know any Beatles hits?
Oh, I know Abbey Road. I know Taxman. I've tried to avoid him all my life.
What about help? I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. Help. You know, I need someone. Help.
Are you a Beatles fan?
Aye, that I am. I've got someone from Scotland doing a pilgrimage down here to Liverpool. Have you been here before to Liverpool?
Oh, no, I'm from Scotland as well, because I find the accent a lot easier to do.
I know we've sort of sunk into this somehow. I was caught unawares.
We've both come down from the Highlands and now we're here in Liverpool. It's good. So yeah, I just wanted to I've always been a Beatles fan, but you live in John Lennon's house. Why? What's it like?
Oh, you really feel the history, You really feel it. But what I mean by that is that George Harrison's body is underneath the floorboards.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna let it be.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should try and continue with as many Beatles puns as we can. Let's go.
Oh, we can work it out. Don't worry. We can work it out a way to do that. Don't worry. Now, when I first moved in here to Liverpool, I found the people a little bit difficult to get along with. You know what I mean?
Could you not get by with a little help from your friends?
No, I did not get by with a little help from my friends. I did not. I did used to have a friend. I used to have a friend called Lucy.
Ooh.
But I left her. I left her with all my wealth back in Scotland, specifically the Isle of Skye. And if Lucy in the sky with diamonds, my diamonds.
Well, I've actually had a similar story, of a lot of, trouble and heartache. I used to be in the army, but I actually got a dishonorable discharge. I really upset my commanding officer. You see, I seasoned his food in a way that he didn't like. I put in a bit of turmeric and some cloves. He's always been a Sergeant Pepper kind of guy.
Sorry, can you guys hurry the fuck up? I've got a tour going on here. You guys are fucking...
You're from Scotland as well, are you?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course I'm from Scotland.
Why are we all from Scotland?
I don't fucking know. All right, listen, there's a tour going on. You two fucking chatting shit with each other. This guy over here is fucking drinking loads of... He's just fucking going for it. Listen, all right, who's Vicky? Is there a Vicky in this scene?
I'm Vicky. I'm Vicky from Scotland, but actually originally from London. I then moved to Aberdeen and then came to Liverpool. I'm from all over.
All right. Okay, great. Well, listen, can I just see John Lennon's toilet now?
Sure.
Okay,
if you want to.
All right, I'll go then by myself.
That was weird. And scene. Well, there we go. What we've learned from that is that no one in Shoot from the Hip can do a Liverpudlian accent.
You were doing Liverpudlian?
I can say that's about it.
Anyone who couldn't tell, I crashed out at the start of that. I came back in about 30 seconds later. I have no idea what the fuck you were doing, but
probably for the best.
Puns.
All right.
There we go. There we go.
I hope. Well, you seem happy. Now Sam's from Manchester. Well, that's closer to Liverpool, I think. My geography's terrible. Someone needs to be Irish to be sure.
That's all I can do, and it's terrible. I'm sorry.
I think you're being too kind there, Vicky.
That's very kind. Guys, I think we need to class it up a little bit. Is it time for the Antiques Roadshow?
I think it's time for the
Antiques
Roadshow.
Right.
Right, who wants to compare this one then?
Luke.
Luke, you ready to compare the Antiques?
Yeah, if I can remember it.
Yeah.
Post-apocalyptic Antiques Roadshow. So for
That's
this, we need. What do we need? Do we need anything?
Do we need anything? We don't need anything, mate. And they've also just
use
left
the
us.
objects from around our flat. We're going to use the
Objects
objects
around your
from
flat.
the things we happen to have been
Right, yeah.
isolated with, and we're going to tell you all about them. We're each going to analyze a few. We're going to have some fun, and so are you. Crazy.
Okay, great. All right, Antiques Roadshow.
Get away! Get away! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. We are keeping normality here as best that we can. We have got some absolutely fantastic exhibits for you to see today. We are going to go straight to Alan from Tipperary, who is about to show us a very interesting find that he found inside the skull of a co-worker.
Hi. Yes. I found this object inside the skull of a co-worker, and I was just hoping you could tell me a little bit more about it. To be honest, so it's unusual, but I don't know what it's for. I was wondering if it was some kind of friendship item, or well, you're the expert, aren't you? So.
Alan, would that I were the expert. I actually used to be an expert in economics, but unfortunately, there's no economy. But luckily, we do have an expert in former electronics, which by the buttons, I think that thing is. So we're going to go to our old technology pre-event expert on electronics, Dr. James Tucker.
Hey, Dr. James Tucker here. Yes, sorry, I'm late. Just got off a yacht. So, what did you have to show me today? Let me see this bad boy again. Hold it still. Oh yes. Oh yes, I've seen one of these before. This is a pre-2150 mind control device. Yeah, you used to use these to hack into the brains of fellow citizens and force them to do things that they wouldn't otherwise want to do. Perhaps crimes or things of a deviant nature. You know what I mean? Why don't we see if it still works? Why don't you pass it to someone?
I've passed it. I've passed it on, and
yes,
it seems to have transformed. Ever since it's been passed on, it seems to have changed into a better version of the mind control device. Some people will still want to use the other mind control device, but this one seems just superior and also has exclusive access to Spider-Man PS4. I'm now going to place it on my mind and see if I can control a member of our studio audience. Sadly, it doesn't seem to work. That's just, of course, someone having one of the seizures that we've had since the recent horrible weather events. Speaking of strange phenomenon, it's the government has asked me to remind you during the show, don't go to any roller shows because of the invasion of the giant worms. We have one more object to see this evening. We are going to go from a foreign visitor who's just made it to these shores on a life raft he made himself out of discarded Diet Dr. Pepper bottles.
Hello. I find this is it's like a long red tube. It's a long red tube. I want to know how much it's worth. I have never seen Antiques Roadshow before.
Okay, well, this is our expert here. He is going to tell us, our new expert, of course, is tubes were a big technology in the past. Everyone kept talking about being late for the tube being too crowded, the tube being full of immigrants. This was all, of course, in the paper of record, the Daily Mail. Let's go to our expert here, Dr. Tubulus Tuber.
So, as our host has said, tubes used to be very important. I myself am a tube. And I just generally, if you've got another tube, give it back. It's probably related to me. And if you have it, it's mine.
How much I get for this?
How much
I get for this?
You want to know how much? You'll get one fist up your ass. You'll get one fist.
You know, fuck you, huh? Fuck you. You're always talking like this when you got a stupid fucking thing on your face.
My tube. Give me my tube. It's family.
I take your tube and I spit on it. I spit on your tube.
I take your skin.
And of course, as every episode of the Antiques Roadshow ends, we have descended into violence. I've been your host. Most of our children are dead. Thank you for joining us. We'll hopefully see you next week. Good night.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I realized halfway through that I've actually never seen the show before, so I didn't know what to do. I also really hurt my neck.
No need to watch.
Do you know when Sam, when you did the voodoo doll thing?
Yes.
Really hurt my neck. Extremely painful.
It's worth it.
It is.
Really painful neck. There we go. Saul thought that was wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm going to say, by the way, if you have bought one of the commission things on our coffee, an Antiques Roadshow, great. If you've bought us a coffee and you've bought us one of the pledge level things, let us know in the comments, because coffee is taking a while to update. So if you know you've bought something, you might not know for half an hour.
Don't lie.
Don't you lie? Well, now you've given me then the option of lying.
So we hold on a minute, guys. So I've actually got the coffee things here. Oh boy, we each now hold on.
Oh Christ.
We've got to take 2 shots each from Angarad and Lizzie and Jonathan D. Jones, but I think we did Jonathan, so we've got to take 2 shots each, guys. So bottoms up.
Thank you, but also fuck you. So wait, is this going to be 2 and 1 or 1 then the other?
One and then the other.
The double.
Cheers.
Oh,
Who's going to double? That's not a double, Luke.
The double.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We're doing a double. Wait. Oh,
I don't
fuck.
do a double. Ah.
Oh, we're doing.
Really, really.
All right, here comes the next one.
Not wrong.
Wow, we're doing 2 shows a week currently. It's going to be a boozy.
I'm doing 3. I'm doing 3 shows a week.
You doing 3
So I do my magician show on Thursdays.
Watch
right.
the audience disappear.
That's not a double, Tom.
Yeah, it was at least 3 or 4.
No.
Booze.
No, it was more than a double. Is what they're saying. I think. I hope.
All right, guys. Here we go, guys. We're about to do a new game now called Comments Section.
Okay.
Boom.
So in this game, Sam can say absolutely anything he likes, but Tom can only say things that he finds in the comments section. So he can scroll up or down, but he can only say things from the comments section.
Right.
Sam can say whatever he like. Could we get some suggestions, please, of
Get chatty. Get talking, Meg.
Get chatty. Let's have some suggestions for a location. Let's get a location, please. Any location at all? Sorry, Mum. Sorry. Great. So let's get some suggestions. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's get in, AJ.
Fuck. Suggestions. Death Star. We've got the Mount Everest. I quite like Mount Everest. Someone says not Liverpool.
No, I do like Death Star.
Death Star. You want to do the Death Star? Okay, we're going to do the Death Star. This is the location for this Death Star. This is comment section.
Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars Death Star. I'm feeling a little tipsy. Let's take it away, guys. Hold on, let me just get rid of the banner. All right.
AJ's family wine cellar.
And here we go. Suggestions, comments.
Listen, I'm sorry I had to bring you in, Admiral Kabar, but we've had some complaints. It seems that you rather upset Darth Vader during your last interaction.
It's like watching all my stages of loving and hating. Shots!
Yes, shots are being fired. We are under attack by the rebels, but I think that it is...
OMG!
Sorry?
OMG!
Yes, oh my God, we are under attack by rebels, but I thought it was a good it's important for us in the chain of command to get over these human resources issue. Lord Vader is our superior, and if he's got a problem with you, I have a problem with you.
Becker O'Donnell. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right, Commander. Listen, I'm your friend here. I'm on your side. Don't think of me as Grand Moff Tarkin. Think of me as just Tarkin. I want you to be the best admiral you can be. What is your problem with Vader?
Phil shared the stream. Phil shared the stream.
Now, listen. His name is not Phil. His name is Darth Vader. I know someone very rudely spray painted the word Phil on the back of his helmet, and he didn't see it for 2 weeks. But it's a joke that is over. It's gone to the dark side. We are now going to try and move on.
Help. My ass is grass. My ass is grass. Becker O'Donnell.
Your ass is not grass yet. Of course, he has got a habit of choking out members of the Imperial hierarchy, but if you can change your behavior now, I think we can keep you alive for quite some time.
He looks so panicked.
Yes, well, he is a jittery person. If you ever see under that mask, it's a lot of burns. It's a lot of burns. It's a lot of...
Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
Yes, I want you to think of Vader as the Big Daddy. The Big Daddy might choke you with his magic powers.
Big Daddy. Big Brother is watching you. Big Daddy. Becker O'Donnell.
Is everything all right at home, Admiral?
Please, no choking, Big Daddy.
He might choke you. That's why we're having this interaction now.
I'll have the fettuccine arrabbiata, please. It's a reference.
It's a reference to, I believe, Eddie Izzard's routine, but let's not talk about Padawan Eddie right now.
China!
What?
China!
China?
China!
Did you break Darth Vader's China?
China!
Oh, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do to help you. Listen, perhaps you could write an open letter to the Sith Lord, and maybe that way he'll understand your side of the argument.
That isn't safe for work.
Currently, you being at work is not safe. You need to do something drastic, or this whole thing is over.
My balls are on fire.
Well, maybe go down to sickbay and have one of the medical droids look at you.
Phil Jeremy, my balls are on fire.
There you go. Oh, it's me. Again, we're nothing without Phil Jeremy on.
A lot of brandy. I mean, you are literally nothing. If
you know, yeah.
All right,
Oh,
there we go.
I've
Yes,
had at least 6 shots. That last shot was a lot of. I'm going to write a letter.
people are just all writing. Amazing, great stuff. So, everyone having a good time in the comments? You guys are crazily brilliant. Thank you very much. Someone needs to use the restroom. Great.
They're still adding to the scene, but
I really enjoyed that game. As you say, a lot of us we're experimenting with new games, trying new stuff at the moment. So please let us know if you thought it was a really good game. Was it any good? That kind of thing.
workshop it.
Yeah, we can figure it out. We can figure it out. And as I say, there are other things, by the way, in our commissions section. It's not just take a shot, so we don't have to keep taking a shot. We've also got a game suggestion of your choice. That's 10. We've also got live game, which we've done a little bit before. Improvised solo rap. So if you donate that much, then someone has to buy themselves an improvised solo rap. And of course, the best thing ever. Let's get sexy. £6, and we'll all take our shirts off, and maybe our trousers off as well.
Player of your choice. It says a player of your choice.
Oh, sorry, a player of your choice.
£50 each. We all take our shirts off for some dumb reason. We're not Magic Mike. AJ's Magic Mike, but the rest of us are not Magic Mike. You don't want that.
That's actually my ambition name on Thursdays.
All right, should we play a game of genre? I feel
at best, I am slightly suspicious, Carl. That's all I can do. Tops off. That's donate, Vicky, and we'll take our tops off. That's how it works.
Should we go with genre?
Let's play some genre. Let's have Sam. Yeah, we can do that, but the only thing is that I know what I'm changing.
That's true. Let's have me and Luke then.
Okay, let's have.
Okay, Sam. I see how it is.
Yeah, I saw you in that last scene. I carried that. You were just saying random shit, Tom.
That's the game. That's the game.
I don't know about that.
Okay, could we get a location, please? A location, any location at all, please, in the comment section. In fact, some locations, some genres, the whole thing. Locations, genres, just chuck them out there. Chuck them out
TV.
there. Oi, oi. Jaina.
Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hands off. I don't think this is exactly.
Have we checked our donations? Have we got anything else we have to do?
I'll have a look whilst. Where are you seeing, AJ? That's my question.
Horror, thriller, Azkaban as a location. We've already had something very kind of Star Warsy.
Harry Potter. Whoa, easy.
Well, you didn't even have to pay him for that.
Don't give out AJ.
Okay, so this next scene is going to be set in Doncaster.
Doncaster.
Boring. Get something else.
You want something else?
Something more specific.
Yeah.
Okay. Streatham Common.
That's way too. No, not that specific.
Okay, something more specific. Like the Eiffel Tower. Or...
No, like a place of work.
Like we used to get in every other show we've ever done, AJ. Like the thing we've learned to do over a decade together. Something like that. Yeah? Yeah?
I'm teasing the shirt.
What about that? Tower Bridge, Wiltshire. Is that
Trowbridge. I've been there.
Place of work. Come on, guys.
Place of work. Place of work.
Not Mark James Barber.
Frankie and Benny's, the restaurant.
What about just like a
all that? But I can't mock NHS work.
Okay, guys, I know what we're going to go for Weatherspoons. We're going to do Weatherspoons. Okay, here we go.
Where is that?
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
We're going to go to Weatherspoons. Let me see. This is set in Weatherspoons. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jean.
I'm sorry, Barry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I slept with your wife. It's just that
We've all done it.
we have, yeah. But I know it's traditional in the swingers community to make sure you have permission first. And I didn't do that.
Listen, I saw your name on the mailing list. I knew it was a possibility. You're my brother, but you know, it's okay. I know how good it is. I just wanted to share it with you.
Well, I've just been thinking, that's all. I don't think that woman's big enough for the two of us.
You saying we need to get another person in to fill that third entrance?
That is kind of what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying, huh? This man seems to know a lot about my wife. He seemed to know her ins and outs, her entrances, her exits. It made me nervous. It made me uncomfortable, saying, yeah. I would ask my brother another question. I've got to ask you something honestly, Jimbo. I've got to ask you something true, see? Have you ever slept with my wife outside of one of these swingers parties?
Forsooth, 'tis true. Hath I doth dipped my wick many times over outside the place of residence of which you abide by. Yes, yes, thrice yes, I say yes. Again, a fourth time.
My heart,
I did it.
My heart doth break. This vial of poison shall be enough to take me away from this mortal realm. This pain, this horror I do feel. I shall consume this.
What are you doing? Stop! I shot it out of your hand. You can't have that poison. What?
Bang! Oh no!
You can't drink that poison. You can't drink it. Oh no. He already had some. Barry, I'm sorry. But Barry?
That wasn't poison. That was the potion to make sure I can beat the shit out of you. That was pure fucking Foster's, mate.
Pure fucking Foster's? Oh, buddy, you should get on the Castlemaine 4X.
I can't afford it. It's too expensive.
Now, look, I know I slept with your wife, man. I slept with her, but she's old news. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if we're gonna get over this, we've got quite a big hump to get over. Okay. I think that if you slept with my wife, it's only fair that I sleep with you.
Me? Well, let me. Are you? No, other way. Are you into? You into choking? Huh?
Oh yeah, you're choking me. Keep choking me.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels so good.
And slap.
My
Slap.
His parents are watching. Their parents are watching. They made you.
I think those whiskey shots are kicking in.
Yeah.
Randy.
I didn't see it change the musical. I didn't see it change the music.
Yeah, I need a thing that makes it a bit clearer that it's that it goes to musical, because you guys just fucking.
You need a sound or something, I think.
Amazing stuff, guys. And now a message from one of our sponsors.
Hi, I'm AJ's mum. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please help support these talented guys by clicking on the link below and donating them a coffee or 2 coffees or whatever you can. And this is the first time I've had to wear makeup since lockdown, and it's been a challenge, I can tell you, AJ. Bye.
She never calls me AJ, by the way. I don't know why she said AJ there, but she never calls me AJ.
I'm just upset you're not using my video. I filmed a perfectly serviceable video, and
oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Tell you what, that Phil, lucky man.
Lucky man.
I'm going to put on another video.
Right.
Hey guys,
Tom here from Shoot from the Hip. You're currently watching our show, and thank you so much for watching our show. I'm also huddled around my very last candle because it's tough at the moment, you may have noticed. So if you want to support us, support the shows we're doing, just head to the coffee link below, and we'll use any money you do donate to buy upgrades for the show and food and warmth and more candles. We're just trying to keep the lights on, you know? Oh no.
Nice bit of comedy there.
That's why you didn't use it. I see now.
All right, should we dive into our next game?
Yeah. Oh, have we had any more donations or anything? Any big ones? Any big
Some of
ones,
it.
Tom?
Not that have come through on PayPal yet, but there have been lots of, without being sassy, there have been lots of people giving lovely little donations. We also are getting no income at the moment, and so thank you very much for sparing what you are giving, because you're very, very sweet people. So thank you to Anja and Andrew and Thomas and Beth and Paloma. Great people. We love you all. And everyone else. You're all delightful, but thank you.
I don't know if you guys know, but the Queen actually just did a speech. Did you hear about this?
Oh, I heard.
Yeah. In the comments section, what was that weird kind of tangent? What was that weird sort of tangent that she sort of went on during the during that speech? She was talking, about everyone coming together. She went on a kind of weird tangent. What was that? What was that tangent that she?
I don't know. Maybe the comments they can tell us. What weird tangent did the Queen go on?
Whilst you're working that out, Phil Jeremy wants to know, what's PayPal?
Fucking hell, Dad. Unreal. So what was the weird tangent that the Queen?
Wendy Haynes says hands, hands, hands.
Was the tangent that she started asking what the hell is PayPal?
Yeah, that's it. She started going on a tangent about PayPal, which was
really angry about Boris News.
She what? Sorry.
I'm just reading more of the suggestions. Got really angry about Boris Nude.
Well, she went on a weird tangent about.
Stuart. Oh,
who's doing this? AJ?
I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Hello, everyone. And hello, it's my speech time again. It's been a rough time recently as we all go through such a terrible crisis. I have always been going through crises my whole life. Crisis in Japanese means opportunity in disguise. And I must tell you that the other day, whilst I was looking to buy some new Japanese pottery, I tried to pay for something. And I tried to pay it, and I couldn't quite get it through. Take those images away. I'm trying to talk about my paper. Hello? Person who's is in charge of the... I need to ask a quick question about PayPal. There we go. These are all... Yes, there we are. So as I clicked the button, it said, please enter your address. And I put in buckinghampalace@gmail.com, and nothing worked. So could you please, somebody at PayPal, I'm just going to use this time now, if you could just send me some login details for my PayPal account so I could buy my Japanese artwork. Here's a little picture of some of the things I would like to buy. I would like to buy that man. I tried to purchase that man with the utensils he was wearing. And currently I can't get my payment through. So thank you to the British people for helping me out. And I ask you again to be strong in this time and to think forward into the future and think about that's actually my family on the bottom left-hand corner. That's Ruth. She's lovely. And this is when I went to Waitrose the other day. Lovely, lovely, lovely people. And this is what came in the delivery: a small girl and three small girls. So I would like to Correct delivery. Thank you very much, and I will see you later, hopefully. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
How many times? Thank you very much. Yes, and
lovely,
thank
eh?
you. Yes.
I forgot.
Bridie Lewis has apparently commissioned us to play a game of her choice. She wants Late for Work.
She does. She's commissioned us. So late for work. Great. Let's play late for work.
Our last game.
No, I think we've got.
You want to do a confession? And
We've got a shopping channel and
Next to each other.
a late for work, and then we're done.
all right.
So we'll do a late for work right now. Let's do it.
All right. Who's the boss?
Okay. So Luke, do you want to compare this?
Sure. Yes. Yes. Okay. So late for work. One of our players has taken out his headphones and he's going to be guessing something. He's going to be guessing 3 things. He's going to be guessing why he's late for work, how he eventually got to work, and what his job is. And they want it to be weird, fantastical things. So the reason he's late for work shouldn't be something ordinary like traffic on the M25 or diarrhea. It should be something like an eagle came down from the sky and started driving his car, or an army of orphans laid siege to his entire house. So things like that. So that's why he was late for work. A mode of transport can be something weird and fantastical like Communism Part 2, or just anything that's not a mode of transport, basically. And the last one is what his job is. And again, not a real job, like a policeman or anything like that. We want something like he personally fans Donald Trump at all press meetings to keep him cool. Anything weird like that. So there's 3 things, those 3 things. We'll look through the comments. We'll get the best 3 things. And then we'll be providing clues for whoever's guessing to get the answers. That's how we do it. So we'll see. We'll go in the comments.
Beautiful. Now, Sam is currently muted. So he's muted his mic and everything. And now he's walking away as well. So he's going to be trying to guess these things whilst Luke is going to be the boss. I'm going to do clues as well. Yeah? Great. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you can just do them.
Yeah,
I'm happy if you take on all.
Who's
Oh, by the way,
mine?
we've been commissioned for one more shot. Once Sam is post this game, we've got another shot coming.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Are we mining clues? No. Yes.
Miming
Are we
clues.
mining?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Luke,
So what have we
Luke's
got?
gonna
Why was it late for work?
Luke,
lost
Because-
passport against not rockets.
A flood of slug slime. Ooh. What do we like? Let's go for.
If we try and
Mine,
discuss
my
it,
doctor.
it's going to be a clusterfuck. So it's
It
probably best.
is. Pull in a stampede of dwarfs. Got turned into a noodle, hot air
I
balloon.
really like he is a bed bug. He is a bed bug is his job.
Oh, he's a bed bug. That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Let's do that. He's a bed bug. I've got to be mining him, so it's nicer if you choose for me, Tom.
Right, I'm going to choose. Right. So he is a bed bug. So I need to know how he got to work and what slowed him down. Right. So he was delayed because he accidentally shrunk and fell down a drain. He accidentally shrunk. Great work. So yeah, he accidentally shrunk and fell down the drain. He got to work via. How did he get to work, guys? Tell me how he got to work. So Roach. Oh wow, Jack Daniel Manning. That's intense as fuck. Saying Roach shotgun on the souls of dead Iraqi children. Wow, Jesus, it's not the show for you. Okay, so he got to work. Love that. He got to work on a dream catcher. Okay, he got to work on a dream catcher. That's more where we're at, Jack. Come on. And then his job is being, well, Luke, what are the 3 things? Do you know? So he accidentally shrunk and fell down the drain. He got to work on a dream catcher, and his job is he is a bed bug. So Luke, repeat those for us.
Okay, he's late for work because he was shrunk and fell. He was drunk and fell down a drain.
Shrunk.
He shrunk? Shrunk. He got shrunken. He was shrunken, and then he fell down a drain. How he eventually got to work was on a dream catcher, and his job is he is a bed bug.
Great. Now he's going to try and work these out. Luke is going to be miming them. I might do a few verbal clues. Maybe AJ might bring himself in with some verbal clues as well, but he's going to have to guess. And whilst he guesses, if he gets one right, I want you guys to cheer and whoop. We won't be able to hear it, but it'll be good practice for when you cheer and whoop for the NHS, because those guys. So we're going to get into the game now. Someone get Sam back. I don't know, ring him, go to his house. Don't go to his house. And we're going to get started. So he's going to have to guess these 3 things. And we're ready for him whenever he's ready for us. I'm also ready for more brandy, I'll be honest, guys, because my 5 shots so far has not been enough. Oh, there's Luke.
I'm trying to message Sam, but come back.
There he is.
I'm sorry.
Well, you tasty little bastard. Here you are, eh? Do you know what time it is? Huh?
Not 9:30, sir.
And what time do we start work, eh?
5 a.m., sir.
5 a.m. You know what that spells? 5 am. Yeah? Because we are. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Listen, you're late, okay? And you better have a damn good excuse for why you're late. I'm going to cut you a new one. So tell me, why are you late for work? Tell me.
So I was surprised. I was scared. Something horrible happened to me. There were these things coming from the sky. I was pulled back by these things. I looked up and I could see.
No.
I started shrinking. I shrunk, sir.
Oh, you shrunk, did you? You shrank down. You shrank down. No one's sure of what the past tense of this is. You shrank. Where did you shrink?
I shrunk down to a fart. I shrank into some shit.
Come on, tell me where you shrank. Come on.
I shrank into somewhere smelly. I shrank down into the vapors, into the fart. I shrank into a fart. I fell down, and I was.
Listen. You're telling me a range of stupid things. None of these make sense. You're changeable as the weather. You know, you're changeable as the snow. You're changeable as the hail. You're changeable as the rain. You know, you're completely changeable. You need to have a strong, solid answer.
What happened is I shrank and I fell into a drain.
That's happened to me. It's happened to me. Okay. Well, I'm still mad, you know, because there's holes in your stories, like there's holes in a drain cover. But I do understand. Well, if you shrank down a drain, how did you get here with only 4 and a bit hours? How are you only that delayed? How did you get here?
Well, I was underground, but I couldn't use the underground. I used the power of sleep. I used imagination, dreams. I got here on dreams.
In a way, perhaps. But you can't move just on a dream.
Oh, I caught a dream.
Mm.
I caught a dream, and then I put it in my pocket.
Well, I mean, you didn't. Look, for goodness sake, come on. Hey, Catherine.
Oh,
Catherine.
I got here.
Catherine, would you mind? On me, for goodness.
Sorry.
Would you mind sharing that? Okay, but the snacks aren't just for you. Okay, Cat, I need you to share. Share, Cat.
Okay,
share.
But what if I don't want to?
Well, Cat, you have to share. Cat, share. Okay, Catherine.
All right, I'll catch. Cat will share. All right, fine.
Cat will share. Cat share.
I got here on a dream catcher.
Okay. You got here on a dream catcher. I think this deserves a celebratory little, especially because someone has commissioned us to do so. So I think a little Okay, that's good to hear. Are you having one?
Mm-hmm. I'm having one. Ooh.
Give me 2 secs. Tech.
Yeah, I got here on a dream catcher, but now I'm back at work.
You are.
I'm ready to work. I'm here for you. What do you need me to do?
Now I need you to get back to your job. Okay, I need you to get back to your job.
Of
People
course.
in the comments, please stop saying what his job is because he might see it. So just shh. But I need you to get back to work. You know what you are, okay? You know what you do here. So just tell me what you are, and I'll send you straight back to it.
Well, after I've used the dream catcher, I wake up. I get in my motorbike. I get in my bed.
Your bed.
What I do is I crawl into the bed
That's
and
perfect.
suck the dick of anyone who's in the bed.
Okay, again, Sam, we're doing a game right now. Please don't talk about your actual life, okay?
Someone's in bed. I crawl into the bed
Yes.
and I know what I am. I know what I am.
Yes, what are you? Tell me.
I'm a bed bug.
Of course, you're a premier bed bug. You remember your get back to work. You get back to work. You go back to sucking that blood. You go back to biting.
Woo!
Great. Well done, Sam. Well worked out. Well exercised, Luke.
Someone brought us another shot, did they?
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Yeah, which is why we had another shot.
Good.
We need to catch up with your shots.
Oh, really?
No, one more.
And then more.
There's another one.
Oh,
There's
really?
another one.
Is that not the one we just did? Are you sure?
No, because
James Barber's the one. James Barber's the one I was talking about.
yeah, but there's Jonathan D. Jones.
Oh, fuck you,
Twice.
Jonathan.
We've done two.
Thank you.
There's fucking Jonathan D.
Oh, we're done.
Jones.
Jonathan.
Shot.
Oh, Becca. Yeah, great.
Bottoms up.
Mary has also purchased a round.
You what?
Mary has also purchased a round.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let's.
How many rounds have we done?
6. We have 8 rounds to do.
All right, let's have a look at Mary. Mary, I'm trying to see. I can't see. Are you
So
on
we
the
set a limit on how many we can
Are you
There we
on the-
Beth Bullard says, I think there's like 3 you were missing.
Oh, she didn't. Okay, interesting.
Mary
At
Strickland.
the end of the day, I think we should just stop talking and just do it.
Do it.
My wife's going to come in a minute and stop me because she loves me.
Right. Whilst you guys are doing that,
What do you mean? You're in too?
I know. Hold on, I'm just setting up the next game.
Luke's
Setting up the next game. We are going to play.
Because I need dinner. I haven't had dinner. I haven't had a proper lunch. I had a sandwich.
So we're going to play the next game,
prepared.
which is Shopping
Amateur.
Channel. This is the Shopping Channel game. So for this, Sam is going to compare, or Tom, do you want to compare this so that Sam will...
I'll compare. Those two are going to play. Yeah?
All right.
Woohoo! Hi! So, I am drunk. And we're going to play a little game here, which is the Shopping Channel. And what's going to happen here is that the players are going to do a little game. You'll see how it works in a minute. All we need from you is a suggestion of what the objects they have are going to be used for. Okay, so it's like a survival kind of shopping channel kind of thing. So maybe they're used to allow them to collect rainwater, or maybe they use the items to allow them to erect a tent, or maybe they use it to take the alcohol out of their blood. Any of those, any of those you like. So just pop them into the comments. Which one it's going to be? Yes, Becca O'Donnell, it is Drunk Tom. You're correct. Thank you. It's cooking brandy I'm drinking. So, horse sick is to be used to cure coronavirus. I don't know if that's a joke or just news. Any others? Anything generally we want to go non-coronavirus because it's filling our minds during the day. Let's not have more of it in our minds during the night. Repel bears. Yes. Thank you so much, Tracy. You're killing it as always. So, these objects that the others are going to introduce are going to be used to repel bears.
So, in your little homes, give them a big round of applause to begin the game of. Is it Shopping Channel? It's Shopping Channel. Great.
You're watching Shoot from the Hip TV.
G'day, and welcome to the Shopping Channel. My name is Tucker McDonald, and I am here to teach you how to repel bears with these 3 simple, easy products. Product number 1. This is something that you need to brew a special kind of tea in that bears hate. Bears hate Darjeeling, particularly when they are confronted by the face of Pinocchio. It is famously known that bears hate the smell of Darjeeling and a liar. So what you want to do is put some Darjeeling tea. Wait 1 minute. Open the lid. Then put the tea in. Put the tea in. Close the lid with some boiling water. Make sure the Pinocchio snout is nice and clean. Making sure it's clean, then put it back on. Then take the lid off again. Pour your boiling water in. You're ready to repel all the bears in your vicinity.
Wow, what an incredible product that is. Really, really needed for this time. Is there any other uses that we can have for it at all?
For the pot?
Yes, for the pot.
It also is quite handy if you're going to boil your own urine. Of course, if you're in the wild or in the bush, you might need to drink your own wee, in which case you want to sterilize it by taking it to quite a high degree before consuming. Wait 1 minute. Don't jerk off into the pot or tickle your own balls whilst pissing. That will contaminate it and give you a tarty, grapey flavour.
Fantastic. That's so great. What an incredible product. Please, if you want to buy this product, just use the banner at the bottom. You have another project. You have another.
I do. I've got another project.
You've got another project?
Artwork is very important when you're alone in the bush. I have been making my own decorative swans. As you can see, what you'd need to do if you're making a swan is simply take a padlock, twist around the lock, and there you have it, a lovely Canadian swan.
That's fantastic. Wow, what an incredible piece of artwork.
Oh, look, there it goes. There it goes. It's getting some minnows. Mental health is the most important kind of health.
Incredible. And also, I have heard that there is a special offer going on this product. Is that right?
That's right. Buy 1 swan, get 2 swans free. 1 swan, 2 swans free.
Could we just make that a little bit clearer for our audience? Is it 1 swan or 2 swans?
If you want 3, well,
how many fucking swans is it? Okay, is it 1 swan or 2? Make your mind up.
If you buy 1 swan, 1 swan, 1 swan, 1 swan, get 2 for free. You'll end up with 3 swans. 3 swans. 3
right.
fucking swans.
Okay, 3 fucking swans. Great. And I think you have another product for us. Is that right?
This is the final product that we're selling today. We're very excited about this. This is very own knife. This knife is very good at repelling bears. This incandescent idol on the top is also known as. It is very powerful. It is the bear deity. Stab this into the eye of any bear and the bear will run away. I've used it myself and it is very effective.
Incredible. Is there any kind of specific stroke that you should be using against the bear?
What you want to do is be going a sort of a sideways motion, like a slash right across the iris, and that will allow the juice of the eye to really come forth. Now, this might seem quite pricey. We're currently selling this at £20, but every £20 donation or purchase that you have of this knife will actually make 4 improvisers in London take a shot of whiskey.
Incredible, such a good cause. And it's just, could we get a little close up of that project that product just there?
Of course, you can see that ancient identity of he is a very powerful deity, originally from Peru, and he has actually been thought of as the inspiration for the legend El Dorado.
That is so incredible. Thank you so much for all your products. Could you just pick up all those products and put them on screen right now to so that we can see them?
All right, there we got the Inca knife, we've got the lovely decorative swan, and the Pinocchio teapot. All very good at dispersing or killing bears.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. We'll be back next week to see some more products. Thank you very much, and a goodbye wave, please, from our product person. Goodbye. Fucking genius.
Oh no.
Genius.
Guys, we've been commissioned for 9 shots now.
No, that's not possible. No, it's not. It's over. Is that over? It's not possible because there's only we've got a limit of 8.
Oh, I'm sorry, AJ. Is it not possible?
Oh, they'll just donate £20 the way.
Yeah, you have to click on the. Here we go. I'm looking at it now. Don't worry, Tom. It's not that. We have to do one more.
One more. You sure? AJ, if someone donates £20 through the coffee, do we have to drink those as shots?
No, it's if they've done the commission.
If you've clicked the commission, then that's the way it works. But remember, guys, there are other. God damn it, there are other things.
Just to be clear, Philippa, could you switch the oven on because I need some food after this? Philippa's my wife.
We've also got an improvised solo rap, and most importantly, we have Let's Get Sexy. So
Let's get sexy anymore. I want to stop drinking.
So Tom originally submitted the price of £100.
Yeah, originally he was like, guys, I think about £100 is right for a
I don't want to get naked. I don't want to get naked. What's wrong with that?
What's this because everyone knows the drunker we get, the more likely is we'll just become shirtless anyway.
Amazing.
We'll take a shot. By the way, I'm sorry we're not playing Confession, but I think it's probably time we wrap up.
I think we should play Confession. Listen, I spent ages.
We need one more game after the shot.
Yeah.
Last game.
Last game of the show is going to be a game called Confessions, which okay, so Tom, are you going to be the priest?
I just want to point out that your dad, AJ, has just said, is Philippa the babe? That's my wife. My wife. Tom does need some nuggets. Tom needs some corn nuggets. Right, what are we playing?
We're playing
Confession, last game.
Okay.
Right, I'm gonna make Sam is gonna be the priest because Tom's too drunk.
No, I'm playing.
My girlfriend bought a shot as well.
When?
What?
Ask it. How many have we done? Have we done the right amount? I think it's
That's one of the ones I counted. But
right.
I'm looking at them all now, and we may have already done the shots that they have bought.
No, I did include Loma's one.
Let's be safe.
Quite
Let's
early.
be safe.
Fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
Priest.
Okay, so Sam. Okay, so Tom's going to play the drunk priest in this, and Sam is going to compare this. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how much whiskey I've drunk this evening. Welcome to the last game of the Shoot from the Hip live stream. This is Confession. AJ is going to mute his microphone right now. He's going to let me know in his private chat that he has muted it. AJ, will you let me know you've muted your microphone in the private chat?
He has, I think.
Has
He's
he?
taken them out. Yeah, he's taken them out. That's muted.
AJ, are you muted, AJ? Yeah, he's muted. He can't hear me.
I can't hear you. Just like
Let's have it now.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. It's muted. Okay. AJ is, of course, a lapsed Catholic. He's come back to confession because he realizes the world might be ending and he's committed a horrible sin. What I need is a terrible sin that AJ has committed and the penance that he will have to do, the good deed that he will have to do to absolve him of that sin. So, what is the horrible sin he's committed, and what is his penance for that sin? I am looking for the comments. He will then go into confession and be met by a very drunk priest, which, to be fair, in my Catholic upbringing, is what most of the priests are. Nothing coming up yet. Jizzed over a nun. Stole a child's eyes. Stole a child's eyes. That fucking hilarious. Mistook the Pope for a homeless man. Looked at a woman's ankles. Voted Tory. Paloma getting very political there. Looked at a woman's ankles. Mistook the Pope for a homeless man. Any more? Come on, we'll let some more throw in. It's the last game. Everyone has a go. Stepped on a crack and broke his back. Thank you, Robin. Very good. Screwed a goat. Well, that's thought about pies too much. Becca, it's nice. I've been thinking about Greg's pies too. So the sin he committed is he thought about pies too much.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever the priest is, he thought about pies too much.
Got it.
And the penance, the thing he has to do to absolve him of that sin is what? What is that? He thought about pies too much, and now he has to do something to absolve him of that sin. The traditional Catholic thing would be saying 10 Hail Marys, 1,000 Have I Fathers. What is his penance for thinking about pies too much? Bill Jeremy rode a coyote. That's not really a penance. That was fun.
How about he has to steal a child's eyes? Because someone's written steal a child's eyes. Yeah, as penance, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, Tom, if you're listening, the person who is about to enter your confessional has thought about pies too much, and as penance, he has to steal the eyes of a child. A lot better than what we normally do, which is stealing the innocence of a child. So, if the other priests, if Tom's having trouble giving verbal clues so AJ can guess these things, other priests join him to help him out. But ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big thumbs up to AJ. Make sure that he knows he's got to come back in. Someone message him on private chat and Facebook Messenger. Because AJ, it is time for confessional.
Our Father who is above and knowing all. Who's that there? Who's that? My child, you're muted, my child. My child, you're mute. I can't hear a word you're saying. Would you mind sorting out your microphone so that I can hear what you're saying? There he is.
Can you hear me now, Father?
I can hear you now. It feels like you committed so much of a sin, but I wasn't able to hear what you were saying.
Father, I could hear your beautiful voice coming from across the other side of the church, and
It's gorgeous.
I had to confess something to you.
Oh, no. Oh, my child. I mean, you know that here we only confess the most dangerous and dark of sins. We don't just deal in the common sins like lust and touching bottoms. No, we deal in the serious stuff.
Father, what I have done, I feel deeply, deeply ashamed of.
Oh, dude. I'm sure. Hey, listen. Let me remind you that you're not alone, okay? The Spirit of Christ, it fills you up. You know, it fills you up with sweetness. And, you know, you may feel broken down and crusty on the outside, but within is a warmth and a sweetness that can never be denied, you know? And it may seem a gravy matter, but there's always something more beyond. Do you understand me?
There's something more beyond at the end of there's a light at the end of the
I
tunnel.
wanted you to focus on that was genuinely the only bit that was not important to the clue.
Okay, right.
Right.
It may seem to be a gravy matter.
Listen,
Within there is warmth, although the outside has a sort of crusty exterior. I mean, I'm being very clear with you now.
I feel like what I did is I made a Yorkshire pudding.
No, but
And
you're
what-
getting closer. You're
What?
getting closer.
I'm getting
No.
closer. I made a Yorkshire pudding, and what I did was
Listen. We've got a lot of priests here, and all of them. By the way, I'm very drunk. All of them are very serious. But listen, me and my friends, there are 3.15423542213 priests here looking to look after you at this point. Do you understand? We all care.
Can I just say, Father McCafferty, I think the approach you're taking, right here, the approach you're taking, it's not appropriate. It's pie in the sky thinking. It's pie in the sky thinking, and I don't like it. You're doing too much of it.
I made a pie. I made a pie, and it was a terrible, terrible pie.
No, it wasn't about you making the pie. To be honest, you know that fella who lives down on Albany Way. You know, he's got all those tins around him. You know, and they say he's in charge of the tins. They say he's the Tin King. You know, they say he's Tin King about town. You know, he's Tin King.
I made a thinking pie. A pie about thinking. I was thinking about making a pie, but I didn't.
What were you thinking about there again, my child?
Making a pie. I was thinking about it, but then I didn't in the end.
I'd just like to say as well, this is a very sad day for me. I thought I was from Belfast, but sometimes I'm from Scotland.
I know how you feel. To be honest, my boss is watching currently, and he's from Ireland, and he's fucking killed me.
I found it. I had a rabbit that died this morning.
Hey.
And now its hutch serves as a tomb. It's a tomb hutch. It's a tomb hutch. It's a tomb hutch.
Tomb.
And I think that's appropriate.
I made a tomb out of a shepherd's pie.
It's a tomb hutch.
I made too much. I made too much shepherd's pie.
What are you talking about shepherd's pie, you doofus?
I'm so sorry.
Stop talking shepherds. We didn't say
I
shepherds.
literally pie in the sky thinking. Pie in the sky thinking. And also a too much.
Can I just interject right here? Because I have been thinking for quite some time.
You've been thinking.
I've been thinking, and I've been drinking. So, I've been thinking a lot about a particular number. I've been thinking about this number just way too much. I have been thinking about 3.1459265.
Pie! It's fucking pie! I know it's pie! Pie!
I have been thinking about 3.145.
Half a pie! I made half a fucking pie!
I've been thinking!
I've been thinking about making half a pie!
You're not thinking about making!
I've been thinking about a pie!
A pie?
Half a pie! Half a pie!
Hey!
That's enough. That's enough.
He's got
enough.
You've been thinking about
pie.
Hey,
a pie?
A pie, or just pie, just fucking pie.
These, I swear, I don't know what it is about these priests recently, but they're just fucking
tomb hutch.
Pie.
Okay.
Pie.
That was a lot. That was a lot. To be honest now, my accent's completely gone. So I'm going to do what I feel like doing. I've had 10 shots of brandy, cooking brandy.
I still don't know what I've done wrong. I still don't know what I've done wrong.
You shut up. I'm too drunk for this game. A different priest may want to join me because I have no idea. But what I want to know
is what your penance is. We need to discuss your penance. And genuinely, I have no idea what it is now. So if anyone else wants to join in as a priest, that would be defi.
Bonjour.
Oh,
I know exactly what your penance is.
oh,
We are seeing together. We are seeing each other in an ocular capacity. We are seeing each other eye to. Exactly. I need you to go into the local Montessori, and I need you to take 2 of the
eyes,
from a
eye.
to take the eye from the eye. What would you find in a Montessori?
An eye for an eye.
What would you find in a Montessori school?
What is a Montessori?
What would you find in a Montessori school?
What is the? I don't.
School.
I'm fucking
What would you
five. She's
find in a
Listen,
fucking
father.
school?
I don't know what a fucking Montessori. Okay, fine. I'll have to go to a Montessori school.
What
I'll have
would
to.
you find in-
Pardon, monsieur. Oui,
Why
my
is
name
everybody
is
fucking French in this church now?
my name is
Come on,
Father
Ireland.
Jean-Claude. Father Jean-Claude. I'm from Belgium. I want to give you a parable that would perhaps shed light on your situation, you know.
I'm
No,
listening.
how
And
it is.
it is about a very old man, you know, and he was on his deathbed, but he is a man who is not comfortable sharing his feelings, you know. But he has to. You have to share your feelings. And at the moment of death, he realized this. And this shy old man sighed and told his child that he loved him. You know, this shy old sighed. This shy old man, shy. I'm feeling the shots
I'm
now.
getting quite tired. Your penance is taking what from a what? What is your penance? The
I have to take. I've got to take an eye.
from a
Eye.
the eye from a the eye
Oh!
from
It's me, the Irish one again.
a the
Listen,
eye from a,
listen. I've come to talk to you because
from a-
shut up, Father Brian. Listen, I may be the only sober one left here, but I need to understand. But you understand what your penance is, okay? Now, just before all of this, I went out to my BMW. And I saw that someone had keyed it. Someone had keyed it. A keyed.
My
It's-
penance is that I'll have to get an eye and key my eye out. I'll key my eye out. I'll
An
take a
eye
key.
from a. They'd keyed it.
Quiche.
Don't be
An eye from
shy.
a key.
Don't
An
be
eye from a
shy.
key.
I
Eye
mean,
key.
I'm literally
Red
saying
key.
at this point. I'm
Say it
literally
again. Say it again.
a chai. I mean, everyone watching at home, we've
Chai
literally
tea.
said it to
Chai
him.
tea.
They've keyed my car. A keyed. It's like a human being but shorter.
Aikido.
What's a human being but
You need to steal the eyes of a child.
I need to steal the eyes of a child.
There we go. Go the fuck away.
Hey!
Oh, wrong one.
This is why you should all buy a shot. We genuinely planned on
Yeah.
having a shot or two each
My girlfriend's really
of the
upset.
shots, but oh my god, did everyone else got that right?
I think people are actually quite furious. I don't think they were laughing.
I'm furious. We're all furious with you, AJ.
No, some people are laughing.
If you weren't isolated right now, I'd kick your ass.
My father thought it was
Make
funny.
yourself the guesser. You know you suck at this.
I know. I know.
AJ,
I found that really hard.
AJ did a show once where it took him 14 minutes to guess the final clue.
I think
in
he
this
was about 15 just then.
Oh god, it
Sorry,
did
that's it.
go, didn't it? What time is it? Oh god, it's 10:15.
The show
It's
is
been
An hour and a
15.
half.
It's time we go. It's time we go, everyone.
Here we
But
go. People are crying. So that's good.
before
Make it a
anything else, though, we want to genuinely say thank you so much for supporting
Yes.
us
Anyone who we haven't got to your commission tonight, we will get to it in our next show. We're doing one every Monday, one every Friday at 8:30. If we have not got to your commission, we will get to it next time. We're not ignoring you. So thank you so much for supporting us. Everyone else, thank you very much for supporting us as well. It really means a lot. We obviously can't do our shows at the moment. We really miss them, but it's lovely being able to these live stream shows and have you guys turn up. So thank you again. And also thank you to the other guys for doing the show for me and with me. Thank you for everyone for getting me drunk. I'm going to have a pizza now. Guys, anything else you want to say before we leave?
Yes, I want to say this is our third show that we've done like this live online. I have drunk this much whiskey. Now I've probably finished the bottle. We are really excited about doing this show because we're all stuck in the houses. We're all going stir crazy. And we want to make this as fun for you as possible. So please, if there's any games you've really been enjoying, let us know and we'll do them again. We did some new games today. If there's any games you've seen from our live shows and you want to see more of those, let us know. If there's any games you love from our previous shows that we didn't do today, do let us know. And we will, the donations that you send, if they're £2, £3, £4, £20, £50, £60, we had £150 donation, which was fucking amazing. If you did those go to help us keep food in our mouths, but mainly they help us make sure that we can get the tech and all that stuff done better and everything like that. So please do donate to that link that will be, of course, posted. It's down below me now, and it's going to be on the live stream from now until the end of time. This has been so much fun. We have been stuck in our houses and we've been going stir crazy about what we're going to do, and being able to see all your comments and everything like that has been fucking lovely. And it's just nice to feel connected to another human being. So please keep talking, keep messaging. You don't have to do this when just the show is on. Keep sending us stuff. We're at home, so just do it. Bravo. Thank you, Constantine Black. I hope the vet work is going okay. I think Constantine.
Another thing is, as I say, we're doing these shows Mondays and Fridays. So please, if you enjoyed the show tonight, as I say, we are still experimenting with stuff. We're trying to find our feet with this all. So hopefully the show will grow in that sense. But please do tell your friends about the show. If one person here could just tell one person, that would, obviously double our show. That's maths, and it would mean a lot to us. But yeah, so do that, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. I think we're going to slowly start moving over to YouTube. But we also thank you very much once again. Yeah, that's it. Is that it, guys?
Well, we have been commissioned for one last shot, to be honest. So we've got one more that we have been commissioned to do, and I think we should set a limit on these next time because I am toasted.
Nah.
Cheers, guys.
Well, can I? Is it worth doing a live hangout now? Just see if anyone wants to join us. Oh, we just wasted.
I think so, but you're welcome to do it, guys. Let's end the show and see where we're at. We're gonna stay a bit online so you can see us.
We're going to end the show now, but we're going to be just chilling out for like 10 minutes after. So so please stay if you want to stay. But we totally understand if you're gonna shoot. But that has been our main show. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
I'm so drunk now.
Are we,
guys? Genuinely, was that good? I've no idea.
It was.
I think it was good.
I think it was funny.
I think it was funny.
Before we start talking openly, are people still listening?
Yeah, there's like 49 people.
Okay, cool.
Oh wow, we're still online with most people. I'm so drunk. Are we keeping live streaming? The show is over.
The show is over.
The show is over, but we're just chatting for another 10 minutes because we're just trying these hangout things because we're thinking of starting like a Patreon service and things like that so that you can hang out with us. Lots of online stuff, shoot from the hip, leaving online. But in fact, if anyone has any comments or feedback now for the show, what they think could be improved.
Like a live hang here now.
To be honest, it's really lucky that I genuinely enjoy all of this because I had no idea we're still live. So I could have just come to this bit and been like, okay, fuck you guys, I'm out. So I'm very glad. Again, my parents are probably still watching. I'm sorry, guys. I miss you, but I have to use language. So,
we get to know which people really enjoyed.
I enjoyed it. I did.
No, not you. The audience.
No, me. About me. I'll be right back. I'm going to food.
Hanging out.
So yeah. Does anyone have any comments about what they think could improve or?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Sarah Knight. Yeah, we have thought about using Twitch. And so at the moment, we're sort of debating between whether we're going to stream, because currently with the system that we have, we can only stream to two places. We can stream Facebook and something else. So we chose YouTube because we thought that would be better than Twitch, because Twitch is quite gaming. Well, I wouldn't have to be interesting now. This isn't the interesting part. All right. But if you think that Twitch is good, then...
Twitch is good.
Shut up, Luke.
Sorry,
Very serious. Susie thinks it's getting better and better. I don't know whether. Okay, guys, people in the comments. Do you think we should do more in between games, kind of like chilling out and hanging out and commenting and stuff, or do you think that for the shows we should just keep it like next game, little bit next game? Yeah. What do you think? Please.
Yeah, that'd be really good to know. My little brother was watching the whole thing, and he thought the show got better in the second half. He particularly loved the priest confession, and I actually think that was a highlight. I don't know if it was just because we were drunk, but I think it's also, I think we were having a lot of fun. Whoa!
Holy shit!
Tom Wife in the house.
Whilst Tom's in the bathroom, thought I should come say hi, and that he might come back.
Great. Did you enjoy the show, Philippa?
I really enjoyed the show. I'm going to enjoy the cleanup operation afterwards as well. Oh, he's back. He's okay. Okay, I'm fine.
I got a brownie.
He's got a low tolerance for alcohol, actually, Tom, despite being 8 foot tall. He's got a really low alcohol tolerance.
Look at this brownie. Philip,
yes.
It's really good.
So people saying that they're enjoying the chill outs in between. So just kind of like as it is. That's what Susie said as well. So I think we should just keep it at what it is, and then for the hangout sesh afterwards, just hang out. You know what I mean? Just fucking hang out.
If anyone pays 50 quid, you can get a brownie from Philippa, and they're so good.
I will take my top off right now if someone pays over 40.
Oh, speaking of which, the people I need to get back to on the comments, I will get back to you now. I'll be in the thread, so I'll let the guys live. I will get you via text. Again, I am drunk, so
it is quite nice to get tipsy on a Monday night. Actually.
Monday night tipsy, and also if anybody has any. Right. I know. I'm sorry, Sarah. I have a really bad Irish. It's one of the few accents that I can't do. So could people also say if they have any ideas for the show, please chuck those in. If you have any ideas that you think could work. Yeah. As I say, we're still very much in the experimental phase, so we're just trying to figure stuff out.
On the subject of Irish accents, when we're sober, I've done a scene once where I switched between Northern Irish and Southern Irish flawlessly. But after that much rum, it went to Scottish. It was just shit.
James, you are totally fucking correct, my friends. I actually took. So here's something funny. So remember, so last time as we were doing all the like pay for this amount and you get X, Y, Z. Originally, it was if you pay 50 quid, then you can choose a player, one of the Shoot from the Hip members, to send a topless photo. Of course, I was the one. Well, no, actually, no. She was like, "Do whatever you want. I don't care." Someone paid £50 and was like, "Do whatever you want. One of you guys do it." Of course, I did it. And so my own girlfriend took a picture of me doing a Shoot from the Hip pose with no shirt on, and I sent it to the lady. To the lady team. So that was. Should I post up the photo? I feel like I
No,
should.
they have to pay.
Yes.
I should what?
Do it.
Post up the photo.
Post it.
Plome says she loved the film scene dubbing. Yeah, we're working on the film scene dubbing.
Yeah. The only reason we didn't do that this week is because we don't want to be dicks to people with film rights / YouTube is all up on us legally. So we have to make sure that we're doing films that are out of copyright, which is a very small group of films.
I don't think the Queen's going to be too upset.
I think she's always upset.
Let me find this photo.
He's like, I've had a real deal in life.
Here we go.
Now, Patricia DaCosta, if you're still watching, we would love to help you. You're trying to work out PayPal. If you could message me or add me as a friend or similar, we would be very happy to help you out with the tech stuff that you're trying to sort out. Hot damn!
So that's where you got £50.
No shirtless donations for this show.
No shirtless donations this time around. Well, it's because of Tom's astronomical £60.
Oh. Alicia says, "Need to work on your gains, babe."
That's my girlfriend, so she's going to be, she's just being like that. I've told her to come down. She hasn't come down.
Charade, facade, and masquerade. I'll answer your question.
My Alexa thought.
Alicia, come down. Say hello. For fuck's sake.
Whilst that's happening, if anyone has any questions about improv or the show and they'd like to chat about them, feel free to ask. Now is a good time. We are all tipsy, so we're happy to give away all of our trinkets. So let us know anything you would like to know. I'm currently digesting a delicious brownie that was made by my wife. But yeah, any questions you have actually about improv or things you'd like us to do in future shows, please let us know. That'd be great. If Patricia is watching, please feel free to message us because you did ask us to chat about helping out with the
What did Patricia ask?
Before the show, my girlfriend said, "Don't get too drunk because I want to play games afterwards. I'm going to be bored if you're too drunk afterwards." And then during the show, she bought me shots. So I don't know what happened in between.
Well, to be honest, actually, the shots thing, guys, was if you pay the shot amount, and thank you very much for those of you who did. If you pay that, then one player will take a shot, is what it says on the coffee page. And AJ is a monster and went, no, everyone will take a shot. And so we all took a shot, right. Instead of one of us. Here we are. And I definitely don't know how much is in a shot. So I think I had doubles each time. So I think I've had 18 shots or similar.
I was measuring it in goosebumps, so I think I
guys, when we got together, we were like 20. We were young, foolish. We thought the future was bright, and now look at us. How long you been doing it?
Tom, we're 30, but we're still young and foolish.
Foolish. How long have we been doing improv? So we've been doing it for about 10 years. Obviously, we all vary a little bit. We used to do it at Royal Holloway University, where we were
the sort of second generation of the Improv Society, the Royal Holloway Players, and we've kept going since. And we've all sort of done our own things to keep us going. So Sam, lovely Sam, who's just above me, found us amazing venues in London to perform at, and we've kept going. And AJ joined us a year after, actually a few years after we started, and has been invaluable since. And the roster has changed a bit, but me, Sam, and Luke. Hello there, indeed. Me, Sam, and Luke have been there since the bloody start. Yeah, so most of us have been doing this specifically for almost 10 years and about 11 years overall, which is a while. And we now teach it and we perform it and we do corporate shows when we're allowed outside our homes. There we go. I want to play some more of that and Would I Lie to You? So, thank you, Plone.
We used to be scared of Scenes from a Hat, but I think now we would be good enough to play it.
So we actually played that when we first started back again in Holloway Players, and haven't played it much since. But why not? Let's play it next week, maybe.
I'll write it down in the to try out section. So
yeah, pop in on Friday and we'll give it a go.
Unlikely things to hear. By the way, the difference being that on Mock the Week they fucking have writers preparing that shit, but we'd be.
They do. But
I personally hosted stand-up shows where contestants for Mock the Week have been there trying out lines for the improvised Mock the Week Scenes We Like to See shows.
Oh, girl, you share my secrets now.
Thank you to Stephen, who's just supported us as well.
Oh, thanks, man. Even though the shows.
How much?
Thank you. So we will. Ours will be improvised, so don't even freaking worry.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Are we ever coming back to Up the Creek? Good question. We might
maybe.
be there. Maybe yeah.
So basically, we don't have anything decided yet, but hopefully we will have a show or two, which will be super fun.
By the way,
follow us on Facebook. Anything that we do, we'll point out on there. So yeah, keep following us, and we will tell you when and if we're out there. But it looks good.
Can I just say? Someone said on the page, the Ko-fi page, instead of a shot, can Luke please have a shave?
Who said that? Who said that?
Was
it Paloma?
It was Beck.
Right. And thank
yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Next show I'll have a shave if someone pays for it.
So far your feedback has been paedophile or magician. I don't know which is worse.
Sorry, Sam, you don't know which is worse. No. You don't know which is worse out of paedophile and magician.
Both make children disappear.
Also, thank you very much to all the people who are following, haven't seen us live, because it's really nice seeing people who I recognise from watching our shows. It's lovely that you followed us here. Thank you again, Stephen, because I've seen you at a few shows and lovely chat. Very nice. Oh, for example, this Up the Creek and Drury Lane. Oh, we used to be a Top Secret. Great.
Oh, she's talking about Pillars.
Yes.
Pillars, which we're going to try and do. Actually, we're going to try.
We're working on a live stream version of Pillars, so maybe we could get you in again.
Yes, we can get. Yeah, that's our next thing. Is we're going to try and figure out how to bring people into the stream, which should be exciting. Tom's got a pizza.
People are shy. Oh, that's nice. People are shy to be brought into the stream though, because even my girlfriend is still watching it in the other room. She's not come through that door that you can see.
You can even try it now. Is there anyone in the comment section who would like to try out just coming into the stream?
I really want to do a game which is basically bringing in the person we're each isolated with, and we're all very generic straight white men, and we all have our girlfriends here isolated.
You can say, Tom, you can say wags. Like we're England football players.
Okay, great. Our wags. And I really want them to join us for a game, and they don't seemingly want to.
Yeah, if anyone would like to come into the stream just now really quickly and say hello, we can do that because it'd be good for us to try it out.
That would help us.
James. Susie says she doesn't know how to.
In the stream, I think that no one wants that.
I love that I'm just drunkenly eating pizza online, and this is my job.
No one's paying you yet.
They will. If someone could just pay £1 right now, then I can say I've been paid to eat pizza on a stream. That'd be great. Whenever you're ready.
Do you want to join us in the stream, Alex?
Oh, my dad says to bring. Sorry, someone says to bring my dad in. That would actually be
bringing Phil.
Yeah, bring Phil in.
Oh yeah, bring Phil in.
I might try and get.
It's PJ, guys.
And that's some more rum.
I finished the whiskey.
Who finished it? You finished your famous chicken whiskey?
No, my Jack Daniels.
Oh, you finished your whiskey.
Yeah.
No, you have a huge bottle. Where is it? Where's the empty bottle? This is a different empty bottle.
No,
surely.
No.
No,
No,
you drink a lot.
I was playing by the rules. 12 shots in a little bottle like that. Oh. Oh, I've moved.
It is just us getting drunk now. Where's Phil? Where's your dad? I'd like to see your dad.
We're gonna have.
I've met your mum.
I'm not getting drunk. I'm drunk and I'm sobering up. I'm having brownies and pizza.
Now, I pre-warn you, my father might come in. I've got my friend Susie maybe coming in, and my father might come in as well.
They have 1 minute until I'm leaving.
Pre-warning you about my father. Pre-warning you about.
No one's making me food.
Pre-warning you. No warning either. Okay. Oh.
If anyone about what they're still watching, this is our post-show hangout where anyone who wants to ask about the show or just chat generally can. But it feels very weird.
Do you know what we look like? We look like the gang of knights who are training in like a young adult fantasy film to be knights.
Philippa says, no, you don't.
We do. We really do. Tom is the prince. Tom is the prince of the realm.
I like this now.
Luke is sort of like the common upstart who's been allowed into the training camp. I'm like the guy who's like obviously allowed in but is kind of lazy. And AJ is the one who's like physically able to be there but is a fucking idiot.
I just sent my dad the link to come in, and he just said, because you know the StreamYard, which is what we're using the program as the duck. My dad's like, "What's this duck thing?"
No idea if my parents are still watching, but I would love to get them in, but my mum would rather jump out of a window than join us in this stream. So
have we made enough money from doing this?
Is it? Yes. In a sense, yes. Because we had fun and we got drunk. And some money was made.
I'm so drunk that I'm going to look into my kitchen for more alcohol because I want to enjoy this buzz.
It's nice, isn't it? I forget actually.
Alcohol buzz. Yeah. So Melanie Chell says you're less like those 4 knights and more like 4 drunk blokes.
We are.
I'm really not drunk. You guys are wasting.
Phil? Where's Phil? The people are demanding Phil. All you can see in the comments section and amongst me is
and the dog saying good morning. Good morning, dog. Great.
Where is Phil? Big Phil.
I'm trying. I think he was just getting into bed. So yes, he's coming.
For Phil Jeremy to plug his skills and expertise as a physical trainer, which is what he does.
Yes, that's
for
true.
everything.
You can actually put it in the link as well.
If you like AJ's bod, then know that the reason he has that is because of Phil Jeremy.
It's very kind of Angarad. Yes, please do. In fact, there's for everyone watching, as I said, this is just a post show, so we've actually done the show. You can watch it on Facebook, the actual show. But please do share this with your friends. Tell your friends about it. Spread the word. We would really, really appreciate it. We'd love to get this going in a big way.
Oh,
That's
Hey,
great.
well done,
Thank
Saul.
you, Saul.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Saul. Well done, Saul.
thanks,
That's great. Thank you.
We have met
Examiner.
fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
My dad thinks I'm drunk because I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing?
He's doing the standard dad thing of being like, I'm right there, but not realizing how the internet works. So it'll be about 20 minutes.
has anyone else been reading during this Corona thing?
I've been reading The Wicked and the Divine by Kieran Gillen.
You were already reading that beforehand. You gave me the volumes.
Yeah, well, now I'm reading the next part. So
Okay. I've been reading the Song of Awareness.
Or listening to the audiobook. Which one?
So I've been
They are
listening.
different.
Me and my girlfriend, we've been reading each other the Song of the Lioness.
Oh, nice.
Alex, who's the author? Tamora Pierce. It's cool. Good book.
we still have half the people who watch the actual show are still watching for some reason.
We've actually got nearly 40 people watching now.
Keep donating.
I'm not even watching.
Sam, do you read to your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice?
Every night.
I read to my girlfriend. I read I, Robot, which Tom lent me. And I
It's
haven't
so
read
nice,
it.
isn't it? I sit down and basically every night, unless we're doing this, me and her, I read her.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Navajo dressing gown.
Nice.
Check it out. Look at that Navajo dressing gown.
Very
Fucking
cool.
hell.
Very, very
You stay in
cool.
the house.
You've been
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge part of the show, Dad.
Sorry.
I
Really?
think I have to leave.
The what?
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said.
The thing is that the one thing I love is that in all of his Facebook photos, he looks like a fucking silver fox.
And now I look like shit.
No. As soon as you look on live stream, he looks like Mr. Ollivander from the Harry Potter film. He looks like he's about
He's
to
a fucking Ollivander.
He looks like he's
Actually, funny enough,
right now.
I'm just looking at these glasses, and I think with this robe, I think I cut a bit of a dash.
I think you look very
You
cool.
do. You look like a fucking sexy wizard. You look like
Dad. So some people have some questions for you. Here, look.
Okay. Did you ever find the share? No, fuck it. No, all the PayPal button or any of the other shit. I mean, fucking hell. I can't find any buttons. It's too complicated.
I sent you one.
Why not have a great big red button and go press it?
I know. I've tried to do that, but currently this system doesn't do it. But I have tried. Did Patricia figure it out? Patricia is my father's.
She figured it out, did she? She's my godmother.
Yeah.
She's my godmother. She's been made her my godmother, or she made herself my godmother.
Yeah. Someone says
I call her my god bitch.
That's my father for you right there.
Oh,
Hang on.
everyone
I
knows.
can just compare my chest. Here we go.
Hey, there it
I
is.
got 2 shots, but I'll take my clothes off.
My dad. See, that's where I get it from, guys. That's where I get it from my father.
It's all my fault. Actually, these glasses don't look too bad considering. Actually,
You do realize, by the way, this is no longer our live stream. This is the Phil Jeremy live stream. Sam, do you want to say something?
Phil.
Yes.
How do you somehow? What deal with the devil do you have to make to look sexier than your son?
because you are 30 years older than he is.
Sexy on my song.
What deal did you make to make you look sexier than your son? I have to know.
To look what? Sorry, to look
Sexier than your son.
sexier than my son. Ah, good question. It's just a fucking gift, you know.
He was a model. He was a model for years. Does anyone else have any questions for my dad? Any
They've all
questions?
gone now. They're all fucked off.
I've got another one.
Oh Jesus! Here we go, Sam.
This looks good.
Evidently filtrated in his hearing. Sam has another question.
What did you do to hang onto your hair?
I'm just getting roasted. I'm getting roasted.
It was easy because Alexander has no hair, and it's all down to his mother. Right? I'm fucking great. It's down to his mother. It's not that his mother has no hair, but it's from her lineage. That's why if he had hair, he's also looked like a ginger as well. So you see, so that all came to. But I also he's also got very good legs, which comes from his mother.
Right, Dad.
I was going to say I haven't finished yet. However, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, did you know? But you didn't know this. When he was young, when he was about 18, he was really, really skinny, like thin.
I remember.
You remember? He was really skinny. He was really, really thin. Yeah, it's really thin. And now, look at him. Jesus, nothing to do with me. No, he's actually taught me everything I know. To be fair, and by you guys, you're absolutely brilliant tonight. But I've got a headache now.
You've got a headache. Sorry.
Well, because it's all too much, you know. Of course, it's nearly midnight here.
I know, so it is. My parents are in Spain right now.
We're locked down in Spain. I love the way everyone.
Where in Spain?
Near Marbella, right? And everyone is in England goes, "Oh, isn't this lockdown terrible?" You're not locked down at all, not compared to here. Here, you can't go out. You get shot. There's army on the streets. I swear to God, you get fined about €3,000 if you're out. Only one person allowed in the car. You can't exercise, nothing.
Keep it light, keep it fresh. Keep it
Shoot from the hip, keeping it happy.
Is there anybody else watching? They're all gone now.
We've got it's like 33 people watching. People are saying people love you. People love you.
Something then, if you're making donations, can I have some?
Yeah. Although, guys, if you give £50 now, Phil Jeremy will get his wanger out. You'll get £5.
The problem is, I will. That's the problem.
That's what worries me.
Also, by the way, this is the first time I'm meeting Phil. This is the hello. So I'd like to point out I've prostituted him immediately.
If someone donates,
can I just say your wife's a babe?
She's right here.
Is she there?
No, I will, Dad. If you say anything bad, I will cut you out of this.
You're going to cut me out of this. He's worried about what I'm going to say next. I can see fear in his eyes. I can see fear.
Very afraid. Very, very afraid.
Yes, I shall go now. I shall go to bed. But no, you're a great tonight, guys. Jesus Christ, I don't know how you keep doing it. I think you're brilliant. And I just think it's great. And I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I mean, it's just brilliant. I mean, when he didn't know what Montessori school was, he lives 50 yards from a Montessori school. He's thick as shit. Fucking university education. Jesus Christ. He thought it was a joke on the whiskey.
Can I ask? Because you seem to have raised. You seem a very intelligent man.
This is true.
How did you manage to raise a complete?
It's actually a scientific fucking mystery. It really is. It is a mystery because
a real roast for me tonight. Wow.
No, I can't believe it. I mean, what are you calling a chicken on the whiskey?
I didn't know what it was. Right,
it's just
Dad.
I don't know. Anyway, I can't. Anyway, what was I going to say? But anyway, your mother enjoyed it. She thought it was great. and she thought it was great. And is Sam still drinking?
Oh
Sam's
yeah.
still on it. Sam's still fucking on it, right?
You guys must be hammered.
Well, listen,
You're
I
up.
need to go because I need to go to work. It's fucking 20 to 11 here, so I'm going to go.
Lovely to meet you guys.
Yes,
virtually anyway.
virtually, right. Love you, Dad, and
Bye
see you
bye.
later. Bye. Right, that was my father. There we
Say
go.
goodnight to everyone.
Papa J.
We should bring in a different relative for each post-show hangout. We should arrange a different relative.
I think, guys, we just do a show. Hey, that's my wife, by the way, in the background. Can you see her? She's drinking.
She popped in.
Married.
She popped in when we were absent.
I think we should bring in our dads and make them fight. And I think that's probably
AJ, you brought that quote up, but then you got rid of it too quickly. But it's funny for many reasons. If you combined AJ and Mr. Phil, Mr. Jeremy, Mr. Phil.
Oh, really?
AJ, Mr. Phil. There you go. Right. On that note, guys, I think we are off. Please, as I say, thank you so much for all those who donated. It means a lot. That's been our little post-show hangout. We'll be back on Friday. Please share the show with your friends. It really, really helps us out. Thank you to all, and good night.
Bye.